Hello everyone, welcome to the episode number 67 of Q&A series with Suresh GP. Today, we are going to talk about another important topic in the field of business relationship management called BRM, what does your team needs? Now, if you are trying to build a business relationship management team or a function, we have to be very clear that it requires tremendous efforts to groom your team to achieve the outcomes. So the first and foremost thing I hope that you already have is to establish the BRM role clarity within your organization. So if you have your senior leadership team set out this whole role of the BRM role, the function, then it would be much more easier so that we can start following up with everyone as everyone would have a shared understanding. So please make sure that you support your business relationship management team with a clear understanding of the roles and responsibilities. I hope you have done a good due diligence to hire people as part of becoming a BRMP, CBRM or MBRM, right? Namely the business relationship management professional, certified business relationship manager, master business relationship manager as preferred certifications for your jobs. Remember, these certifications gives you a great amount of details in terms of toolkit, strategies and techniques that your BRMs can put into judicious use. If you have already a BRM who is just a BRMP, it makes a lot of sense to invest on the certified business relationship management and other various certification programs from the BRM Institute. The next aspect that we need to think about as part of BRM team is to find out who would be doing your strategic BRM roles. It could be the BRM itself, the business leader, the business partners, or the tactical role. Because frankly, as you start to help your business partners, there's so much of work. Some of them would require some tactical work in terms of delivering projects, programs, and some would require you to become more strategic. So depending on the nature of the business partner's needs, you would need to bifurcate these responsibilities with your team so that they know existingly what they are supposed to deliver as part of their KRAs, KPIs, and outcomes. Success in a business relationship management depends on the value that comes out of this relationship. So a lot of times I see some of those BRMs get stuck into some of those elements. For example, the common problems that I see is that they say, I want to be a superhero. We have to understand that you cannot know everything because there are so many different aspects technically, process-wise, and people whom you would not know. So stop being a superhero because otherwise people will expect a lot from you and that's not sustainable. You also have to make sure that you are in the right meetings. Are you attending the right level of strategic meetings? Are you supposed to be in these meetings? What value are you adding? We also have to focus on the right task. At this moment, when I go to my office, I ask this question, what am I supposed to do that will deliver the most important value for my organization and shift the needle? So focus on having a time box, set of activities so that you can focus on the right task to deliver outcomes. It's also important that you cannot just do it alone. There is a popular saying that says that if you want to go faster, go alone. But if you want to move farther, go along with a team. So as a BRM team, as a function, you need to leverage all these peers' experiences to look at how do we do it together so that we can share some best practices, lessons learned, brown bag sessions to work and make things possible. Leverage templates, your assessment templates, your relationship strategy on a page, idea, value plans, everything so that you don't need to reinvent the whole wheel. Ideally focus on streamlining your communications because your communications are so important in terms of with your business partner, with your delivery organization, within your BRM function itself. Then finally, focus on having a definitive budget where you constantly focus on improving the level of experience and expertise of your business relationship management team. This could include your training and development. It could be on self-development skills. It can be to get certificate of experiences, team outings. Ask them to attend conferences, webinars. We have the BRM Connect coming over. So it's better to get them involved into perspective, and last but not the least, also develop a community of practice. I have talked about the community of practice in my previous session. So go to the specific section of what is the value of community of interest. So overall, if you do all these aspects, you're going to build a world-class business relationship management team that is focusing on desirable outcomes for you and your business partners. I hope that this episode on how the BRM needs of your team is fulfilled. And there's a lot of work. And believe me, you have to spend a lot of time with your BRMs to understand their personas, their emotions, so that you can guide them as a strategic BRM to make them more responsible for delivering business outcomes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was useful for you to know what are the desirable needs for your team as you build a BRM function. And I look forward to seeing you in our next episode of Q&A series with Suresh GP. Until then, keep watching and post your comments and likes if you need anything from us to take it forward. Thank you so much.